Hey there folks, Will here over at fxace.com. First of all, welcome to the video. Back again this week with another Forex weekly forecast, price action forecast. So last week I was a bit quiet on the trading front. Just took a few days off at the end of April, start of May. Took 2 or 3 days off just to relax and recoup for the trading month of May. So I think I placed a couple of trades on Thursday, and that was about it. There was a lot of news last week, and I tended just to step away and recoup, recharge the batteries for May. So let's look at the news ahead this week. So this week we have a lot of news with Super Thursday this week on the British pound, which is usually Super Thursday is a big market mover on the pound, like the last one. Monday we've got the May Day weekend in the UK on Monday. I actually forgot about that. It's been a long time since I lived back home in the UK. Been away like nearly nine years now, traveling the world, and it was always a good bank holiday back home. So retail sales on the Aussie, will be actually Tuesday morning in the session, Asian session. A lot of news in the Kiwi this week also. Tuesday we've got the Fed chairman speaking. We've got the annual budget rate on the Aussie. So a bit of news in the Aussie at the start of the week. The USD PPI, US PPI on Wednesday. It's core inflation. We've got the cash rate on the Kiwi on Wednesday, which is actually Thursday. Asian session. So Super Thursday, we've got bank holidays across Europe, so it'll be a slow day for the euro, maybe till we get to the US session. The pound will be a big day for the pound. We've got the CPI also on Thursday in the US, and Friday we have unemployment change and unemployment rate on the CAD. So a bit of news this week. I'm looking forward to getting back in on the action starting this week. So I'm going to head over and look at the charts. Last week the US dollar was up, then followed by the Japanese yen. Near the end of the week of the euro and the pound. So we can see we talked about the euro, the USD index last week, come towards 93. I thought at the start of the week it would have retraced a little bit, but then I've just done a bit of deeper analysis of the market, and if you zoom in here, we actually had a small area here. I can kind of be blinded on the chart. The price actually came up to hit the overall direction of the USD index. We could be heading north. All depends how well this monthly area here holds. So I do expect a bit of a test here, and we'll see how it holds. So this swing high caused this swing low. Price comes up to test this swing low. So if we get a good reaction here, this could be just to bring us back down towards these monthly areas here. Because this reaction here is really off a weekly zone, not a monthly. There's no real monthly areas till down here, and Could just be a reaction of the weeklies. If you look at the weekly, just zoom out. This is it here. The market come down to this weekly zone here that caused this high, move sideways, get divergence, and rallying back up. So we'll watch this closely. It's near its first target. Could form a cup and handle pattern here if you understand what's happening there. You can see the cup, the wee handle, then a rocket back up. So I'll see how well this monthly area holds here. Next week, start of next week, I'm liking the, well, next week I think, looking at the charts, I think basically we're going to get a bit of a bear week next week, maybe to the start, towards the start or near the end of the week. Maybe the start of the week will pop up into this weekly area here, and then we trace a little bit. But I'm expecting sometime over the next week for the USD index to start dropping. USD Japanese yen. Another reason why I actually got a signal on my TraderX system that we could be moving, getting ready to move down south. Possible target of this would be the breakout area here. If you can actually notice there, we actually have a daily zone just at the breakout. So once it starts retracing, I'm liking it move down towards the 9700 area, this breakout zone. Just as you see us price rallies here, pauses, then rallies again. So this wee pause in the market here is a good target for if it's going to go back up to get back in. But we'll watch that closely. And how do we tell if it's a good area to get back in? It's a question I'm always asked. Basically, zoom into the lower time frames and watch how price reacts coming into the areas. Like if you look what's happening now on the 4-hour charts, price has been rallying higher, but it started to move sideways here. This is telling me the price is slowing down towards a daily and weekly area, and getting ready for a bit of a retracement. And you can see it even clearer on the hourly charts. So I'm getting ready for a sell on it to go back down. USD JPY last week. You can see we're at a weekly area here. I've had this weekly area. Just look at the monthly. Monthly we had a buy signal last month, which could signal a move to the upside. All depends on the strength of the yen. So last week we've come into this really see this weekly area here caused this low, price test it. If you look at the daily, we had this daily zone within the weekly. Price test it also. See, we had the divergence in the 4-hour charts here to come down. This showing high on the 4-hour chart is holding. Okay, this is the last cause swing high, price comes down. This pause here, comes down here. So see this reacts next week, but we could be based on the monthly here, looking for areas to get back in and buy this. See a weekly area, weekly zone here. We actually got a weekly signal and a monthly signal last month, and daily last 2 weeks ago here. a lot of buy signals. So looking for areas to get back in on the USD JPY to take it higher. USD CAD. We're just moving sideways here. I'm not going to really talk about that this week until we see the directional move on after the employment change on Friday. But it really needs to start popping up. Pops up above this 20 MA. We're targeting these areas up here. USD Swiss franc is a trade I'm looking to actually trade at the minute. I'm actually in on a trade on it, and for a short term sale. See what this weekly area up here. The daily has been trending higher for a long time now. Huge overextended rally here. I'm liking a bit of a retracement. I'm liking a move down here. See a lot of divergent signals happening. Friday started to come down. It popped up after the NFP. So I'm liking it to come down. Target possibly. First easy target's this small zone here. Then I moved more down. You can see we're at the top, near the top of this. How many years? Since 2011, the market's just been stuck in this sideways range here. I'm at the top of it, so I'm liking a move for this to start coming down anytime soon. Euro USD, similar. We have this daily area. Look at the weekly. So weekly caused this. Still liking the euro to start moving downwards. Euro USD. But before that happens, a bit of a retracement. See, price come down deep into this area last week that caused that really huge move up there. Here. Here, price comes down, moves into it, and a huge pop off that on late on Friday. Whereas this week, Euro USD up, back up towards 121. Anyhow, a bit of a retracement, then a continuation of the move back down towards the 117 and the 115s. But first few days next week, I'm liking a bit of a move up towards 121, and then a rally back down. Euro JPY, huge drop last week. 132, nearly 200 pip drop last week on it. So a lot of moves last week. I wasn't really trading. Looking at this weekly, and see this starting taking out this zone here. This was the area here. You had the first tip. This really didn't cause anything. This rally up. This caused this. Price is coming back down for the second attempt. So, I've talked about this for a while. Having a big down year in the Euro JPY. This month we got a small bounce, and the weekly, it's getting ready to move down to target this area here. down towards one. At some point, looking at this, is heading down towards 124. Yeah, getting ready. You can see it down here. Just getting ready to come down to break this area here. Once it breaks through there, we're heading all the way down south towards 124, 122. So I'm going to watch this as price approaches these areas here, and can position myself for a sell trade at some point this year. Pound GDP, again just heading north towards the top of this area here. Weekly signal a couple of weeks ago, and again just waiting for it to come up towards the top of this range here and getting ready to sell again. Euro Aussie daily moving sideways. Let's look at the weekly and stuff here. Looking at this, the weekly's getting ready to look at the monthly actually. At this right here in the monthly, looks like it's going to hold. So price getting ready, move down. So looking like euro weakness across the board. Looking at all the pairs, the euro Swiss franc. Again, this is the trade that I talked about a couple of weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, that I'm still in myself. I'm liking this to start to move south also. British pound USD, you can see from our signal there, since it happened, it's been dropping pretty hard, and it's actually from the, you see the Brit exit area here, it rallied up to the last Super Thursday. Here, it's touching it. So looking at the size of these candles, looking at the momentum here, unless something drastic happens on Thursday, the pound is looking weak. On the monthly anyway, start of the week, see this huge area here at one. This was actually the move from the last, I think it was the last Super Thursday here in January, or is it December? January, I think. See the huge rally up here. I think it was up here somewhere, but this, see the arrow here, the signal we got here from 135 all the way up. It's coming deep down into it on the daily. So liking a bit of it. Started next week, a bit of a retracement. This. So I'm gonna, to be honest, I'm gonna buy this on Monday, and I'll sell whatever's happening on it on just before the news comes out on Thursday. But you can see I'm getting a lot of divergent signals here, so I'm looking to buy the pound on market open on Monday. So I'm buying the pound on Monday. Yen. British pound yen, looking at the monthly again also. It's looking like it's going to come down. But appearances can be deceiving. Huge bear week last week. I've been talking this for a while now. I'm liking this coming down towards the 140 area, 139, 140 area. And you can see down here. So I'm starting next week, maybe get a bit of retracement. Look at these candles. You can see all these areas here is popping. So starting next week, you could get a wee buy trade in. Target maybe this area up here towards 149 or 148. Yeah, 149 could be a good target, or a bad start of the week, and bad the start of the week and get out before Super Thursday. But you can see daily, weekly and monthly are all down. So if you're swing trading, best position yourself, getting ready for a bear move. British pound Aussie, similar story. Pound's weaker, looking weak across the board. It's down at 179 from a high a couple of weeks ago at 185 nearly. Yeah, 184, 185 nearly was the high weeks ago. It's dropped nearly 500 pips since. And it's looking like first easy target, if you were trading off the weeklies, was here at 177,600, which possibly next week is looking like it's heading towards, and that's down here. Yeah. So pound Aussie, it's looking weak. We'll actually look at the Aussie dollar now. Like I said, I'm looking to be looking to buy this Aussie dollar next week. See, it's traded deep into this weekly area here to cause this. So liking a bit of a retracement in the Aussie, so I'm looking to buy the Aussie next week. Aussie will be a buy trade. You can see down here divergence signals in the 4-hour charts, and deep in a weekly zone. So a good buy signal. Targets. First easy target would have been here, so looks like a good area up there for the target. Okay, so looking to target around 176. So I'm looking to the Aussie next week to get in on a buy trade at some point. And that will do me for analysis of the main currency pairs. I'm just going to flick through them all now and see if there's any signals. With the Trader X system, we know that the US dollar had a sell signal last week. The ones we didn't cover, Thai baht. Spend a lot of time in Thailand, so I tend to kind of look at the Thai baht often. Euro CAD wasn't one we looked at. Let's see if there's any buy signals. Weekly's looking weak, heading towards this area here. So looking at it, it's heading down towards 150. British pound GBPUSD, Euro Kiwi. Last week we had a buy signal on it. Where was the buy signal? But if you just look at it, we've been sideways for a long time, and it's looking like it's going to be heading south. Euro, Swiss franc, talked about that a minute ago. British pound CAD, again, pounds weak across the board. Really a bear week last week. British pound CAD looking like it's heading south, down towards 169 area. Just looked at the British pound Kiwi there. Okay, so Aussie yen. What's happening there? Aussie CAD. Very, very choppy, the Aussie pairs. It's not one I tend to trade. Okay guys, so that will do us for this week. Any questions, as always, get in contact with me at will@thefxace.com. You can head over to the site and check my best-selling price action course on Udemy here. And if you're interested in a more personal service with me, mentorship, and I offer personal one-on-one coaching programs. not just focusing on the actual trading aspect, but I also focus on the mindset and the successful mindset you need for becoming a professional and successful Forex trader, as I am a certified success and life coach and master NLP practitioner. So not only can I help with the trading aspects of what you need to focus on, but I can also help you with the mindset side. So you could say I use a holistic approach to trading. I can work with both the mindset and the trading aspects, which is good for you. So if you're interested in that, do not hesitate to contact me at will@fxace.com, or you can register for a free Skype call with me, and we can see if it's something that will help you progress as a trader. So thanks for watching, and I will speak to you soon. Have a great week there, and yeah, great week wherever you are. Thanks for watching.